Hi everyone, I hope you're all well. It's been a beautiful day here in the UK. Gorgeous energies coming through from this new moon in Virgo, and the new moons are where the moon turns off her light. She recharges, she goes into darkness, and she starts to draw in all the energy and recharge, comes into conjunction and merges with the sun. So this new moon is happening in Virgo. So we are being blessed with the energy of Virgo, the healer. This new moon is on the axle of Pisces. So we're receiving high wisdom and revelations, connecting to the galactic consciousness. So we've gone through this time of karmic cycles, becoming aware that our actions, everything that we do, has consequences, and awakening to that now. So whatever we put out comes back in some form, shape or another. So we're starting to focus on those higher timelines that are infused with love and acceptance and gratitude. So as we are focusing on those higher timelines, portals open all the time as we step into a higher dimension, a new perception. Uranus and Jupiter are both retrograding in Taurus, which is communicating beautifully during this new moon. So Uranus is helping us to break through those old habits that are no longer serving us, to create magic in our lives, seeing different ways of doing things that are truly beneficial for us. Jupiter is showing us our rituals, our spiritual routines. What intentions are we placing in as we do our spiritual routine? Are we really engaged in it? Helping us to dissolve any blocks from our channels to connecting with spirit and higher realms. And then we have Capricorn, also an earth sign. So we've got all this earth sign, all this earth energy. And Capricorn is our career, and I just feel, and Pluto is transforming Capricorn from those rigid structures that we place on ourselves. It's helping to transform and dissolve those old paradigms and rebirth and transform and bring in freedom. So there's a lot of breaking down and falling away, but we're being held as Venus now is moving forward, and so is Mars. So Venus and Mars are the divine feminine, the divine masculine, moving forward. Venus is holding us in that beautiful energy of the divine feminine, and Mars is giving us the motivation and energy to really do what we love. And Mercury goes direct today also, so that is a positive energy also. Although when Mercury is in retrograde, we do go in and we do our introspection, and helps us to look at what distortions are we viewing our life with, how we are placing a distortion on our perceptions. So we've gone through this time of real deep cleansing, of karmic cycles, of ancestral healing, of past life healing, coming into this moment in alignment with peace, knowing that anything else that starts to take us down, any kind of anxieties or fears, is plugging us back into the third dimension. And we are at this pinnacle point of choice. We can go back, it's our free will, to go back into that place of control, of fear, or we can step back and listen to what's going on within us. And this is Virgo. Virgo is the virgin. And the virgin is not there's never been any romance. It's that there's no contamination there. That she plants, she creates from her own alignment, from her own independence. That her creations are divine. So we are coming into alignment with all this now. We've got all this celestial help assisting us, holding us as we're moving through this. We're shifting from linear living into multidimensional beings. And that's been challenging to really step into that faith and trust of shifting in to this higher consciousness and into this multidimensional being, so that we are mastering self-awareness, self-discovery, really finding out and listening to ourselves, who we truly are, and listening to our conditioning and really being aware of our old programs as well, and being able to do the healing work from that. So a powerful, powerful day today, bringing through such transformation, intuitive energy. So setting the intention for a reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective. Anyone who uses this video. So there we are, the moon, the sacral chakra, and the lovers. Then at the base of the pack we have the Empress. So the moon is this energy that we are feeling now, this new moon, with all this fortunate and lucky energy coming in. There's the shadow moving away, and we're aware of our shadows now with the work that we have all been doing on ourselves. So the shadow is moving away, but the intensity of this light that's coming in may bring up some shadow, especially with relationship, because we have the sacral, and the sacral also is the water element. So Neptune, bring it. And if we've got any block there in our sacral, our messages will hold and we'll speak from those blocks. So any kind of complaining or whatever it may be, something that's not serving us, and as we speak in it, we feel ourselves drain, and we see that we're draining everybody we're speaking to. We're stuck in an old pattern. So I'm just going to ask for some clarification, please, on the sacral chakra. Please bring through some clarification to do with the sacral chakra. Feeling alone. Okay. And this card also wants to come out, detach. So so pains from past relationships may still be stuck there, that we keep projecting into our life. So there's a dissolving of that as we are transmuting and transforming and shape-shifting through all this. Our past is the past. And if somebody's hurt us in the past and we have not healed from that pain, we will project that pain and doubt onto every relationship that comes into our lives until we start to accept the person. And this could be romance, it could be any relationship. It's the sacral. Our one-to-one relationships. Feeling alone, a feeling of not being loved. The Five of Pentacles is a feeling of isolation. And with this card, it's a beautiful card. It really is, because it's a reminder that we've come out of ourselves. We've come out of alignment with ourselves. That we are not loving ourselves because we're projecting into the outside world. So just in this moment, place your hands on your palms, ignite your palms, place them on to your sacral chakra, and breathe in the love of God in through your crown, into your heart, down your arms, into your hands, and into your sacral chakra. Sending healing through all directions of space and time into every single relationship that a piece of our soul may be trapped through lack of self-love, through fear or control, or however whatever's created the block, that's created the imbalance. We can be in a relationship and feel alone, feel like that person is the complete opposite to us. And that's why we bring these people in, so that every person reflects back at us who we are. And whatever feelings arise when we're in the presence of this person is what's coming up from the past. It's not here. It's coming up from the past, and we are shifting and sending that perception out into a relationship. She has a lamp there. She's carrying her lamp. And the card of Virgo is the Hermit carrying the lamp. But it's to really go within our own light, find and feel love for ourselves, acceptance for ourselves. Because if we're not accepting ourselves and we're not loving ourselves, we will never allow anyone out there to love us. We'll always feel unworthy. So there's a powerful healing during this beautiful healing new moon of Virgo, to do with our sacral, to do with our relationships, to do with separation, and allowing it to dissolve. So the Five of Pentacles is one where we've moved out of alignment with ourselves by looking out, maybe seeing that how other people are behaving is making us feel unhappy, and to bring ourselves back in, to take ownership of ourselves, to take responsibility of ourselves. And then we have detach in traditional tarot. This is the Justice card connected to Libra, and Libra is in the South nodes, the destiny nodes of the moon. So this is work that we are cleansing from, letting go of everything and anything that is not of love. Because if we hold on to anything heavy, we come out of harmony, and we will project it into every relationship and punish people in our lives now for what happened in our past. It could be coming through our ancestral line, could be coming through our past lives. So there's immense healing today, of really placing that, of using our healing tools, of maybe putting some oils on our sacral, some aromatherapy oils on our sacral, and just massaging and allowing those oils to penetrate whatever you intuit, whatever you feel drawn to. Place there. Lots of water, drinking water, and blessing our water before we drink it. Lots of healing, sending out into our food systems, into our water, sending healing there. This is a card of harmony, and from the Virgo new moon, the moon moves into Libra, and that's a beautiful energy of bringing our relationships into alignment. But if we're out of alignment, we will contaminate our relationships. So whatever we are being shown on the outside is what's going on within us. The thoughts that we have about our relationships actually mirror back to us. So if anybody is invoking certain thoughts within us, this is Mercury holding us, Libra holding us. Where are we out of alignment? What are we seeing out there that is causing us to feel alone? Because in essence we never are. Ever. We have our loved ones in spirit who are always with us, never leave us. They love us. That bond of love can never be broken. Even if we are feeling alone, even if we are not feeling them around us, they're always there. It's just that we get used to that feeling of them. So justice, forgiveness, true forgiveness is a powerful healer, and we're being asked to forgive so that we can move into those higher timelines without carrying the heaviness of the pain of the past. So if you're feeling alone, if there is anything happening with you in your relationships, I'm sending so much love and healing into those situations. Bringing ourselves into alignment now with the truth that whoever is in front of us is mirroring something back at us. Maybe our anger, maybe they frustrate us, maybe we don't feel loved. But where are we not loving ourselves? Where are we getting frustrated with ourselves? Bringing these scales of balance back into alignment. And then we have the Empress. This is the divine feminine, the nurturer, nurturing ourselves, mothering ourselves, speaking to ourselves in a loving and healing way. This is the energy of Virgo. Not being a victim, because none of us are, but that's also a shadow side of Virgo. So if we are feeling that we're not loved, if we are feeling we're not good enough, it is a form of us being a victimization on ourselves, with being the martyr. However it may be occurring, this is the shadow, and this is in this card, there's the shadow, but it's not the truth, because it's reflected back at us. And so it's to take our power, bring ourselves back into alignment, feel the gauge within us coming into alignment, taking back our power from all past lifetimes, from our ancestral lines, feeling that self-love. And then we have the Lovers. This is a wonderful card of love coming into our lives. This is Gemini, the twins, the reflection again. So what are we seeing? What is causing us to feel hurt in the outside world? And during this new moon, really listen to that. Really listen to those conversations. This is what Mercury is asking us to do. Look at how we're speaking to ourselves. This is a card of choice. We can choose this, or we can choose this. This is a major card and is bringing beautiful energy into our lives, beautiful loving energy, as we are bringing this higher wisdom through that will bring the insights. Looking at where we may be missing them out, where we are feeling weak or not good enough. That's another form of being a victim. So letting go of, we're not victims. We've travelled through lifetimes. We've carried our light through lifetimes to be able to sit and speak and come together in light. To take the power of that. To take the power of love. Love is a force. It's not an emotion. It's a force that will heal, that will bring all our life into alignment, that will bring divine abundance into our lives. I'm asking now for a message from the gods, goddesses and angels. For anyone who views this video, I have the Goddess of Knowledge. Apply what you already know. Trust your intuition. It won't guide you wrong. It will guide us with love. It will only guide us with love. Feeling this goddess around us, bringing in and activating us to this sacred wisdom. She is holding a crystal there. around a higher heart, and allowing our heart and our higher heart to merge, to become one. She has a flame in her third eye, seeing our lives, our reality with passion, with upliftment, bringing in this sacred knowledge. And then I'm asking for a message. And there we are, again, energy signature. Whatever we put out, we all have a different fingerprint, we all have a different energy signature. To purify it, to spiritually purify ourselves, to connect with the divinity, the sacredness within us, and everything that we touch, we will leave that imprint there. If we are performing any kind of ritual, any kind of activity with love, we are putting a higher vibration there. So whenever we are doing something from that higher vibration, we are creating that higher vibration all around us until we start to step in and up into those higher timelines. It's working with our spiritual wisdom, with intention, really embodying it now, embodying our spirituality. And that's not any religion, it's our own personal relationship with our angels, our guides, with the divine. And the base of the pack is soul fragments. Number 33, Christ consciousness. And this is what we've just asked for. Every essence of our soul that's trapped in past lifetimes through all directions of space and time, that's trapped, to come back into this moment, so that we can feel the wholeness of who we truly are. We can feel the unconditional love for ourselves as well as everyone else. And this is balance will be restored. So this is confirmation of the healing that we've just done on this beautiful new moon. So take in the healing, feel every essence of your soul coming back into this time and space, and accept every single essence with unconditional love, knowing that we have been through trauma to get here into this moment in time, and to really love ourselves, to bring our power back now. And I'm just asking the angel of emergence. This is a time of the real you to emerge as you come back with the truth of who you are, seen through a cleansed lens. And then the angel of abundance. So abundance, as we start to focus on divine abundance, it flows into our lives. We come into alignment with it. We become a magnet. So if you've got any fears going on in any area of your life, focus on this divine abundance coming in now. A steady flow of abundance is about to manifest. As we do our spiritual work, we reap beautiful spiritual and divine abundance. And then the angel of pleasure. Take pleasure in the things you do. Every single thing that you do, take pleasure. This is our energy signature that we're placing into our reality all around us. Take pleasure. Call in this angel of pleasure to bring passion into our lives. to bring things in that stimulate us on every level, that bring in love and excitement and new adventures. We're here to live. And this is a new moon to stay focused and really start planting those seeds now, knowing that we are loved. If we feel that we're alone or isolated, it's a disowned part of ourselves that we're not loving. But we just call that part back to us now. So beautiful, beautiful reading. Enjoy the energies. Feel the shift starting to occur. And the card of justice is also ruled by, this card is the card of Libra. The justice card is the card of Libra, who is also ruled by Venus. So there's so much love there. We are being held in love. We are being held in the divine feminine and the divine masculine at this time, to really create from a place of purity, of love, of joy, of happiness, knowing that whatever we place out there into that sea of consciousness is going to come back. So we're making sure that we're placing out there what we do really wish to manifest in our lives. So I'm sending so much love. Thank you so much for listening, and thank you to everyone that's subscribed. I'm really, really grateful. I'm so grateful. Thank you. And thank you all for your likes and the beautiful comments also. Really do mean a lot. So thank you so much. God bless. Thank you.